Hi guys, welcome back. Remember the pencils we made last time? Well, we need a pencil box and notepads to go with them, so let's get started. Here are the measurements you need to make the pencil boxes. Using lightweight cardstock or thicker paper, draw out the box pattern. If measuring is not your thing, and I know it's not for everyone, then you might struggle with the pencil box. The measurements on this are pretty precise to fit the pencils perfectly. However, later, when we make the notepads, you can just eyeball them if you need to instead of measuring so precisely. If you've watched my videos before, you might have heard me talk about the trouble I have cutting a perfect circle. If you're circle challenged like me, get one of these templates. They're a great help. I still can't cut a perfect circle, but they look a lot better now at least. I used a dotting tool to rule along the fold lines. This makes it easier to fold the box later when I put it together. I shaded the bits to remove so I don't cut out the wrong parts later. Now here's where I had a brain fart. I started to colour it in as planned, but for some unknown reason I stopped and I cut it out before finishing the colouring. Don't be like me, just colour it all in now before cutting it out. In fact, do the next step before cutting it out too, which is to cover it with clear packing tape. It'll be easier this way, trust me. Good grief, I even folded it back to front here too. Right, back to colouring. Hopefully the brain fart is wearing off now. Don't forget to write pencils on the box, just so you don't confuse it with something like garden tools or something crazy like that. I'm kidding, of course, but it's nice to have a label on it. Okay, so now this is where you see me covering the box template with packing tape. Make sure it's nice and smooth to give the box that laminated look, and then trim off all the excess. Refold along all the fold lines. You want nice sharp creases for the edges of the box. I started off gluing it together with tacky glue. Glue one side flap and one bottom flap. Fold the box over so you can press the opposite flaps down onto the glue. Because the box is so thin, a barbecue skewer helps to press down the flaps from the inside. However, tacky glue wasn't sticking fast enough for my impatient butt, so I used some contact adhesive and glued that sucker down faster. Just checking the pencils fit okay. And they're a perfect fit. Now for some notepads. They're super simple. You just need cardstock, regular printer paper, a glue stick and pens if you want lines on them. Cut a strip of paper the right height for your pad and then cut that into mini pages for the pad. 6 mini pages is plenty for one notepad. Eyeball the size if you want, or measure it if that's your jam. Collate your pages and use them to measure up the cardstock for the back of the notepad. Glue one page to the backboard and then for each consecutive page, just glue across the top. Do this until you have a whole stack glued down. I found a toothpick really useful for spreading the thin line of glue across the top of the pages. Trim off the excess cardstock and trim the edges of the pages if you need to. Rule the lines on the top page if you want a line notepad. I used marker pens, but they're hard to get a really thin line, so gel pens might be a better bet. I was using the straight edge of thick art paper to try and get the straight lines without smearing, but I would have had better results with different pens, I think. If you've enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new uploads, and leave a comment because I'd love to hear from you. It really helps my channel to grow. If you want to share your own crafty ideas and projects, join my Facebook page called Nessie Monster Crafts, and we have Fun Day Fridays where we can all show off our latest works in progress. If you can afford it, please consider buying me a coffee. Links for both my Facebook group and coffee account are in the description below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!